Hey guys, and welcome back. To get all of our college football picks, you can check those out over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our college football pick video plays. Heading into Thursday's action, we're going to be talking about this contest here between the Memphis Tigers and the Houston Cougars. A very interesting matchup here in the AAC and what could have implications on the division here that both Memphis and Houston play for out in the AAC West. It looks like Riley Ferguson is going to be able to go here for Memphis, which is certainly a positive for them and their chances at potentially going on to get this upset. The Memphis Tigers had a tough battle on their hands this past week at home against a previously undefeated Navy squad. The Tigers were able to hold on in the end, winning by a final of 30-27. Outside of their poor performance on the road against UCF, and that's a UCF squad who has looked head and shoulders above everyone, at least at this point in the year, in the AAC, and going to be a very tough out in terms of trying to compete with them for the AAC title. But outside of that poor performance against UCF, the Tigers have been solid this season, standing 5-1 overall, 2-1 in conference, with some of their better wins coming against UCLA and Navy. Memphis has a high ceiling on the offensive side of the ball, which we saw in their recent win on the road against UConn, beating the Huskies by a final of 70-31. It looks like QB Riley Ferguson, like I said, is probable to make the start, and his having success in the pass game is going to be key to Memphis having success here today against Houston. This is a Houston team that has been a tough squad to figure out at times, showing strengths and weaknesses on both sides of the ball in their different matchups throughout the first half of the regular season. Houston was pummeled this past week on the road against Tulsa, coming in as huge favorites as the Cougars went on to lose to the Golden Hurricane by a final of 17-45. We saw a lot of upsets in college football this past week, so this one was a little bit overlooked, but Houston came in as huge favorites into that Tulsa game, and going on to lose by a final of 17-45 is certainly one of the more lopsided results we've seen all season in terms of what a team was expected to do by their spread given to them by Vegas. In actuality, what they went on to do, which was a complete blowout defeat there by the Cougars. Just 1 week prior, Houston had one of their best results, however, on the year, getting past a dangerous SMU squad at home by a final of 35-22. This is just another case of the ups and down nature that we've seen out of the Cougars so far this season. Houston has also shown some respectable results, coming in a win on the road against Arizona, as well as competitive home loss against Texas Tech on their resume as well. So these are clearly two of the more competitive and tougher teams in the AAC West Division, and this result will likely have implication on who goes on to potentially win this division. We like Memphis' ceiling a bit better on the offensive side of the ball, and that should be a difference maker here as the Tigers stay competitive likely and go on to cover this spread here as about a field goal underdog. So again, that's going to be our play for today, guys. Siding with the road team, taking Memphis here, getting the field goal, and what we expect to be a pretty competitive matchup, especially with Riley Ferguson likely to make the start here for the Tigers. So that's going to be our play for today, guys. Again, to get all of our college football picks, you can check those out over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our pick video plays. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.